Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to March general reading for 2023 for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. And any of you who are interested in private readings and would like my list, or you want to find out about the availability of my new book, send me an email. thecreativewoman369@gmail.com. Okay, so Virgo, let's get started with the transits. The full moon, which will be on March 7th, just in a couple of days, is going to be in your sign Virgo. 16 degrees, 40 minutes. And if you have anything opposing, which would be in Pisces, in your natal wheel, so Virgo, Pisces, and then anything squaring would be any planets, your nodes, Chiron, in Sagittarius or Gemini. You will want to take a look at that and see, because the full moon will definitely be affecting you, because all of those that I just mentioned are called hard aspects. And so it will create, or can create, it will create, if you have them, friction, intensity, and depending on what house and what planets or Chiron or nodes will depend exactly on how the full moon is going to be affecting you. And you could definitely be feeling it right now. Today I am taping on March 2nd. Okay, so next, the new moon will be on the 21st, and that's going to be 0 degrees Aries, 50 minutes. And then we also have in Aries Jupiter, which begins the month at 11 degrees, and by the end of the month, 18 degrees. And then we also have transiting Venus in Aries, which will be in Aries through the 16th of this month. And so right now, we have a nice sextile, which is considered a compatible, easy, pleasurable energy between Mars, which is in Gemini right now, and then Venus, of course, in Aries. And so the male energy is Mars, the female energy is Venus. So that could be nice for some of you as well, and all of us in general. Next, we have Saturn in Aquarius, but it's only going to be in Aquarius for a couple of more days. It changes into the sign of Pisces, which will be opposing anything you have in Virgo, and that happens on the 8th of March. And it's going to stay in Pisces for the next approximately 2.5 years. And that's a major thing for all of us. And then especially, again, if you have something specific, like you do at least one in Virgo, and you might want to check that out and see what house that's in and see all of that. And if you'd like me to help you with that, I have no problem. Send me an email. And we might most likely need to make a private booking. Very possibly. Another major introduction into a new sign is going to be Pluto. And Pluto stays in one sign for a long time, approximately 18 years. And so Pluto is going to go from Capricorn into Aquarius, and that will be on March 24th. And so we're going to have that introduction for approximately 2.5 months. So from March 24th through June 11th, and then It's going to retrograde back into Capricorn the rest of the year, 2023, and then will not go into Aquarius again until mid-January 2024. And that's a major deal. So, and it's going to be most of the year next to 2024 in Aquarius, with just a small month and a half in the fall, retrograding back for the last time in Capricorn. And then once it goes back into Aquarius, we have it for the rest of this long period, which is tremendous, but major, major, major stuff is going to be happening. So again, if that sounds right and you want to check out your natal wheel for any planets that are conjunct, opposing, or squaring, I would definitely do that. Okay, with that being said, Virgo, let's get into your reading and see what is happening for you this month, what you need to know. And if this monthly reading isn't right for you, that's perfectly okay, because your natal planets and the transiting planets are going to be different for each and every one of you. And so you might want to check out your rising sign, your moon, or your north or south nodes of the moon. Okay, so number 20, and it's imagination. So what I'm seeing for you, Virgo, this month of March, your imagination is going to explode. It's going to be very, very creative. You're going to have a vivid imagination. It could be fantasy, imagination, but anything that you're dreaming about and you're wanting to put into fruition, you're wanting it to come into your physical reality, this month is for you. It's strong, and the energies for you are strong and positive for you to be able to do that, to begin that process. That is beautiful. And I was just drawn to, she's standing on a stool. And so what I'm seeing from that, or what I got from that, is that you're going to be able to stand in a higher position. So you're going to be able to see what you couldn't see before. And so that's going to enable you to more accurately choose and go for whatever you want, your dream, what you fantasized about, something you have been wanting to do all your life for some of you maybe. Whatever that special thing is, you are going to have your imagination energetically assisting you, so you can put your thoughts, whatever you're imagining, and in great detail, well, you could have Pisces in your chart, but Virgo, you are naturally have that ability for detail. And so you put that detail into your imagination and what you're desiring into your thoughts and imagine it, and you're going to make it come true. Again, I'm seeing this in the beginning stages. For a lot of you, some of you, you could have already started that, depending on when you're watching this. But I also, again, I'm not sure what, I don't have my glasses on, but there's something flying, whether it's either a butterfly or some flying insect or bird even. But what I saw with that is, watch that, your imagination fly and fly into, it's going to take flight. So just allow it to go wherever it wants to go and watch your dreams come true. Okay, and then the second card is number 32, and that breaks down into a 5, and it's seclusion. So I'm getting a couple different things from that. Maybe you have been in seclusion. You've been keeping to yourself. You've been already doing that imagination and keeping your energy with you so that you can be clear and decisive on what you are wanting and what is coming into you so that you can accurately understand and catch those intuitive promptings for yourself. The other thing I'm getting is that some of you are going to choose and or need to seclude yourself and have that private time. Take that time, maybe even on a daily basis, to spend that time with yourself so that you can properly let your imagination go and see where it goes, and send your thoughts of your desires and your dreams out into the universe. Okay, I'm getting one more thing I need to say, because maybe some of you are asking, well, why do I need to do this? Why do I need to be by myself when I'm doing this? Well, it's so that your energies aren't mixed up with others. You need to make sure and know for sure what your soul wants, what your soul desires, those deep down, maybe even secreted way desires that you haven't even known you had. And so in order to do that, again, in nature, doing something that relaxes you, but being in your own energy where you are not interrupted from any outside influences for however long you need to do that. Again, you can set a time. I'm getting that some of you, it's very essential, especially right now, to set a routine where you do this regularly, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Okay. All right, so let's keep going. So we have that. Let's see what astrology card is working with you to do this, to bring your imagination out and vivid and alive for you. So you can, invitation. Oh, okay. An invitation. The first thing I got is number 37. That breaks down into a 10. So 10s are completion and new beginnings. Birthing, new birthings. So what I got is, with this word invitation, you are being invited, whether it's from the universe, from your higher self, from the original creator source of all things. You are being asked and invited to imagine, to sit yourself in a quiet place and find out, what do you want? What new beginnings? What is something new that you would like to start now for yourself? What are some of your deep down yearnings that you haven't been able to accomplish, you haven't been able to bring to fruition, you haven't been able to experience? Now is the time. The door is open for you to start that process this month in March. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And I'm being drawn to the colors. You have two different colors here that are the same. You have the purples and the pinks, and the purples and the pinks over here, which is something that is higher minded. It's something that your soul is calling for, and it's something that you're going to be very passionate about as soon as you can bring that to the surface of what that exactly is. And some of you, you're in the process of that right now. So you're just continuing that process for yourself. Okay, let's pick a card from my Language of Light deck to assist on this process here for you. I just got to, it's going to be very enlightening for you. It's going to awaken you to things you couldn't even imagine. And you have a bright future. I just got to. And I just heard the future. Just a second. Oh, I lost it. I am so sorry. I have several coming in. The future is yours. You are in control of your future. And the future is unfolding in front of your very eyes. Watch the future unfold in front of your very eyes. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what else do Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North, or South? There we go. Okay. Yeah. Again, yes, this is just a confirmation of what I was saying. Meditation. And meditation, again, that's whatever you see that to be. But it has everything to do with you being in your own energetic space with no outside influences interrupting or conflicting with you and your time with yourself. Amazing. Beautiful, beautiful confirmation. And again, connecting with, this is a big heart, what your deepest desires and dreams and wishes are. Your soul desires. And that's number 8. Okay. And then we have number 5, healing. This is very healing for you, and or you have been in a healing process, or you are also beginning a healing process. And again, I'm getting, if you're just beginning this, this has everything to do with your healing process. You bringing out your dreams and wishes and deep down desires that you haven't been able to maybe even know consciously until now. Maybe you had to clear out, very likely you had to clear out some things before that were blocking your ability to even know deep down what your true self needs and wants and desires. And I just got to, maybe some of you are still at the end of that and releasing things and that have been blockages and things from the past, but you're healing, and it will be completed this month, and you will start yourself. You will see a new path appear before your very eyes. Okay, and then number 39, which breaks down into a 3, variance. Variance. Well, I'm not getting anything specific with this card, but I'm showing you because this has sacred geometry and light codes, so maybe I'm not supposed to get anything. It's for you. And those of you that this is for, you will receive a message while looking at this. So you might want to stop the video to pause it. Let me see if I need to get closer. Okay. Yeah, I just got that that's very important for some of you to view this, because you're going to get a message. Absolutely. Okay. Let me see where to put this. Let's put this over here with the healing. And this, if those of you that get a message with this, has everything to do with your healing. I just got your continued healing or completion of your healing, whatever that might be for you. It's going to be different for all of you. Okay, so next, let's get some tarot cards. Let's see if we can get some more details for you, Virgo. Okay, so pretty powerful month for you, and Pluto came into my mind, transiting Pluto. So for some of you, that's going to be very essential for you, because Pluto is, especially when it goes into Aquarius this month on the 24th, that it's really, and again, some of you could already be feeling the energy. It's because it doesn't just one Capricorn energy stop and Aquarius energy starts on a specific day. No, it kind of goes in and it just kind of all flows together. And so those of you that are really sensitive, you could already be feeling, or soon be feeling, Pluto in Aquarius. And especially if you have hard aspects to this transiting Pluto, or depending on what house it's going through or will be going through for you. So you might want to check what house placement is Aquarius for you in your natal wheel. That's strong for some of you. And so what I was needing to say too about Pluto, if you don't already know, Pluto is a very intense planet, and it doesn't care. Its only job is to ensure and make sure that it gets to the bottom of the root of whatever's blocking you. And it doesn't matter how it does that, it's going to do it regardless. And so that's where the intensity and the friction can come. And also you will know this and feel it depending on what planets, or whatever aspecting planets, or even your Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer. So I'm getting some of you could be definitely hitting your Chiron or your moon. And that's your emotions, your moon. Anyway, it's really a big deal. So if you're feeling strongly about that and you want any clarification or you have a question, just send me an email. Okay. And if I can answer it really quick, I will. But if it's going to take an extensive amount of time, and I will let you know if you will need to book a private reading with me. Okay, because it's pretty in depth. Pluto is a really huge deal. Okay, so for Virgo, what else? For Virgo, sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. What do they need to know for this month of March? Give us some details, please. For Virgo. And are some of you resisting? I just got, some of you might be resisting. Again, this is very specific. It's not going to be for everybody, but I'm noticing, as you can see, the cards aren't coming out. And I got the word resistance, resisting. So some of you might be resisting this new part of your life, or some part of this process that I've been talking about today. Maybe you're having trouble healing because there's something that needs to come out in the open, that you need to know consciously before you can continue, is what I'm getting. And I don't know of any other way than to look at your natal wheel. Or if you don't have your natal wheel and you don't know how to read it, or you don't have it, you don't know your nodes, I highly, highly recommend you get that done. And it doesn't have to be for me. Wherever you get that done from. However, I do specialize in the nodes of the moon. And so if that sounds right for you, then please send me an email. And I will definitely, I will send you your complimentary natal wheel and your nodes of the moon. No charge. And then if you'd like beyond that, then I will send you my bookings list as well. Okay. So yeah, again, for some of you, as I was saying that, the Nine of Swords came out. And so there is something for some of you that it's either been in the recent past or it's still here with you, and you're having trouble sleeping. Maybe you're having bad dreams. Maybe you're being awakened in the middle of the night and getting an intuitive prompting, something, a message, and maybe you can't figure out the message, and I would suggest too, I just got, write the message down if this pertains to, if you are one of those that's being awakened in the middle of the night. Yeah, I'm getting nighttime, early morning. And again, trouble sleeping or not being able to have that deep sleep for some of you, because something is going on and it's your subconscious. See, at nighttime, our subconscious is really active. And so that's why paying attention to dreams and any messages you might receive in the middle of night is so important if you're trying to figure out what your subconscious, what's in there. But also, again, I cannot tell you or impress upon you strongly enough to find out what your nodes of the moon are, because that is each and every one of our personal work in this life individually for us. It's a house placement, zodiac sign, and maybe you're on the cusp, so you might have two or you have at least one each of those, and then possibly even four for some of you who are on the cusp of houses or signs. But again, it is put into our subconscious at birth, so it's a blockage, it's a program. And I'm getting, for some of you, that's what you need to know. That's the root individually. And so until you find that out and read it for yourself, I'm getting that maybe your dreams or whatever this, even if you don't even have any dreams, you don't know what your dreams are, but you're being awakened, you will be able to figure it out, because that's what it's trying to get you to do, to find that out, bring it out into your conscious awareness. And here is the Hierophant. What I'm getting for some of you, and is specifically, and this is very specific, it's not going to be for all of you, it has something to do with religion. You are maybe you were born into a specific religion and you believe that, you had that belief, and now you're questioning that. And so that could be another reason why you're having a hard time sleeping. And maybe, of course, that's you're having a rift between your family members who are still in that religion and friends and all of that. And so you're having to take another look. Your mind, is being expanded right now, but it is for good reason, because, and I'm just going to say this is the truth, and I could be triggering some of you, and this is not why I'm saying this, but if you're listening, and those of you that do get triggered, this is something necessary that you need to hear. And for some of you, it's going to be confirmation that you are, by the questioning of your whatever religion, your belief systems, even just in general. Maybe it's not even religion, it's something else, but I'm getting strongly religion this time, and I don't normally say this, so this is something very essential to say. So religion, all religions were begun, they're man-made, and they were began, is that the right word? For the sole purpose of controlling the common folk into a specific agenda. or however. And so it limits you. It limits our souls, our true, powerful, who we truly are, each one of us. And so if that's what you're questioning, you are correct and you keep going. Absolutely, Virgo. You're on the right track. And I was just drawn to the keys down there. You are on the right track, and that is a key to opening yourself and your own personal power. And also religion also has scared and terrified and put in our subconscious from generations past about true ancient astrology. And that might be something that some of you, that triggers you. And that's why you haven't looked into you've never gotten your natal wheel done or nodes of the moon. And that could be why. And now you're opening up to that. And that is very powerful. And you keep going, because that is where you will find the truth for you specifically, and be able to free yourself from whatever was passed down to you or whatever came to you when you were being birthed. Nodes of the moon, and even how the planets in your natal wheel affect your nodes of the moon. Okay, this is very deep. And so I realize that I'm going to keep going though. This is very specific for some of you, but this wouldn't be coming to me if I wasn't supposed to speak it out to you. So, anyway, I am here for you, Virgos. Any of you, all of you, who this rings true for, and you feel it's time and you desire to reach out, send me an email. Give me your birth information. I have all of that information that I would need in the drop-down box below this video and all of my videos. Okay. And I just got the 9 of Cups. You will be very happy you did so, because this is about not just your mental freedom, not just your emotional freedom, your spiritual freedom, your physical freedom. It's all of that. And you're gonna love who you are, who you truly are. If you don't already, if you haven't gone through that process or aren't going through that process right now, some of you, no doubt, you are in process right now. You keep going, because something is coming for you that you're going to love this month, showing you, confirming for you that you are on the right track, and giving you a blessing or some positive result of what you have taken care of so far up to this present day that you are watching this video. So that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Yeah, communication. Some type of, I was drawn to the blue. Blue has to do with our throat chakra and communication. Whether it's verbal, whether it's messages from intuitive messages from the universe, or however you want to see that, your higher self. But it's going to be stabilizing for you. And I'm getting too, for those of you who have been questioning this religion of yours, I was also drawn to the red in his robe. See that? That has to do with the root chakra and your base security, your foundational security for you, your soul. And you are restructuring that. You are restructuring that. And you're gaining wisdom, or you are in the process, or you will gain wisdom from these questions that you are asking. And this is why the troubled time. And maybe you're coming out of this too. You're almost out of this for some of you. It's the 9 of Swords. So you just have a little bit further to go. That's beautiful. Keep going again, because you will reach the 9 of Cups, and you're going to love it. And your emotions are going to soar. They're going to soar, and they're going to be free. You are going to be free to be able to express yourself. Wow, that is so beautiful. Okay, so let's see if there are any more cards that want to come out for Virgo. Wow, okay. I'm going to have to, it's getting late and I don't want to, we'll get one more card, see if one more card needs to come out for Virgo, and then I will close this reading. Okay, for Virgo, is there anything else that Virgo needs to know? Okay. Yes, the Sun. So don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. Again, your security has everything to do with your security base and making that foundational structure of your security sound, solid. You're on the right track. Keep going. The sun is out and you're in the process of being able to see that that child is naked, and I always see naked as you're free. You don't have any blockages anymore blocking who you truly are, and being able to express your powerful self out into the world and just be you. So that's where you're headed. That's where you're headed. And that sense of adventure and youthful energy blossom, just full bloom, shining bright. This is you, or this will be you. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful, Virgo. Okay, that is all I have for you. I hope this helps. And until next time, bye.